What's up, poker players? It's akashra 777. We're playing a little range of games here. We got mostly no limit tournaments. You can see I'm in first position here with ace king suited. I'm going to make a raise. We got three-way here. This is just a four-person $45 no limit, and we're not going to. We were the pre-flop raiser, but we're not going to continue this when we don't hit at all or connect with this against two players. So we're going to give it up. They're all in here, and we'll let them take it. They're saying they could have like a marginal kind of queen here, or they could have a strong 8, like ace-8 or something like that. And just after we checked, they're basically, if they're if they're getting check raised, they're gonna kind of hit it or all in anyway. So they just putting it all in. But if they have like a strong, yeah, see they have a weak queen. Like if they have a strong queen, I don't think they're doing that. They're gonna try to get more value out of it. I'm gonna just bet here. I know he doesn't have. I'm going to bet kind of weak and try to hopefully induce some action, think that I might be bluffing here or something else, maybe give him the chance to raise, or that I'm on a draw with the ace of spades, and hopefully he kind of acts, or if he has a pair, or even two high cards, he might just do something like this. Exactly. So we got him a raise. That's a beautiful thing. And now we're just deciding if another spade comes, that's going to scare him off because we know we got the top two spades. So we could either re-raise right now, but it's most likely that he doesn't have anything. I mean, he could have a set or an overpair, but it's unlikely. It would be great if he had a set. Not really. I'm just going to call and then check. Yes, that's great. We don't want a spade. And now he might put more pressure on us, and we could just come and check raise and get it all in here. So that's our goal, is just to get it all in, and we don't have any behind because we just started these tournaments. We just joined all of these, and these ones were very late that we joined like an hour later. So, all right. So I mean, I guess we're just gonna get it all in, or we could just call and put it all in on the river. But we don't want to give him any chances. We are acting kind of weak, just taking our time a bit here and stuff. So he might not have had anything at all, so at least we got some value and stuff there. I don't think honestly that he had anything. And now we got aces here. I think he had like two Broadway cards or something like that. Might have had like a queen of spades, jack of spades, but he probably didn't even have, and he was just gauging that. We didn't either because we were taking our time a little and acting a little weak and such. We bet weak into it. We took our time checking, so we got some extra value out of that situation. Unfortunately, we didn't get called with our aces, which would have been a beautiful thing. Let's see. So let's see what we got here. So this is a $44 4 max. We're just gonna, we could raise a big range here when he's limping to us. And I'll go ahead and raise 2. We'll make it a little stronger, just 3 times general, because we don't really want action. But we could continuation bet in position too, even if we do get called. Depending on the situation, we don't really come up with anything here. Inside draws, not worthwhile. And here, we're heads up. We'll just make a 3 times raise, small blind versus big blind. So this is 1650 turbo with 2,000 runners. This is we're gonna see if we can make a small raise, which looks strong. But it also looks like we're just thinking we might be bluffing, and we're leaving room that he could re-raise us all in. And otherwise, if we did have a 3, we might just call there. And like it looks like we think that he might be bluffing the 3, and he might just think that, like if we're leaving a little room to push us all in, that he has fold equity, he might just make that play. We just give him that opportunity. If he wants to make that play on us, then more power to him, because we know that we're ahead the vast majority of the time. He could have a 3-2. But the majority of the time he's just bluffing because we're trying to intentionally induce that action into him. So we got Queen King suited in position here, so we're gonna just make a 160 raise, like 2.5, a little over 2.5. The ace is bad, but we did. It's interesting. Okay, we'll make 2.5 here. We're gonna fold this. This is Omaha High pot limit. I'm not gonna get tricky or anything. I'm just gonna give this up. He's just betting 150. He's probably not going to bet actually into us. So we're going to raise him. Because if he did have an ace, he could have like a low ace or something, but he's probably not going to bet into us. So that's why we're just going to go ahead and just raise him in that spot. Because, I mean, he could call with a fairly broad range there. We're making a fairly small raise, and he's in the big blind. He definitely doesn't have to have an ace. And if he does have an ace, he's probably just going to try to get value and call us down and such. Like, I mean, if he has a low ace, or he's going to be raising us if he has a big ace, like ace king or ace queen, but he would have probably re-raised those since we're in late position. And again, we're going to make a same kind of raise there. We have 2 overcards, and we're just going to continuation bet and try to just take it down now, or at least we have 2 overcards if he does call. Of course. And same spot here. This time I'm going to actually check behind. I'm going to play a little slow because it seems like this guy is a little loose and he might be trying to trap, or we don't really have anything. We don't even have ace high. We just have 2 overcards, so we do have value in just trying to pick up a card like this, and now we might put value, and you might be frustrated that he had a 7 or something like that and bet exactly. And we will raise the ace 10 here, and here, of course, we are going to raise him up. And we're just thinking, I'm going to try to get some decent value out of this. That's not, I mean, it's just fairly standard right there. And that's good. I mean, honestly, I mean, he could, let me get my stats up here. I'm going to just go ahead and push all in here. I'm trying to decide if he has a, okay, whatever. So we're out there. This is only 4-way, but he's 3-betting. Get out of there. I'm gonna give that up. If we had a bigger ace, we could call it ace 10 is pretty weak there. And that's only 4-way. I'm kind of wishing I was in later position here, since the blinds are getting up a little higher, but we still do have a decent stack, and there's decent stacks behind us. We hate to get squeezed on, but I'm going to go ahead and see if we could get some value and maybe do some more callers here, and then like this. And if we do hit 6s, it's just we have better odds to take a nice pot there. This is kind of marginal since we're in late position. We might limp in. And that's beautiful. We do hit our 6 there. So we're just going to let this go. Pay more attention to this. See how we could get the most value out of this. There's draws on there. I'm going to call behind once. I mean, there's like a jack 10 or something like that. Kind of want to do is hopefully this guy like squeeze all in if he has like ace, king, king, queen or something like that. Well, that's the one hand I was scared of there. So, but I mean, most likely he more likely has like a king. And I mean, there's a lot of draws and stuff. We're just gonna get it all in. I'll call one more time and just get it in the river, basically. So that's great. Now, if he did have the 10 jack, that's our money card. The only thing that's beating us now is if he had the king queen, if we were putting him on that. But he just checks right away. We're just going to go ahead and put it in.